Hi guys, and welcome back to another video on the NZ Day Trader channel. So I'm Shami, and today I'm just going to be talking a little bit about what I'm seeing in the markets and also a particular stock that's been going up nearly 30% in a short period of time. So let's check it out. So first of all, as always, I just want to start off with how the market is doing. So what I got in front of me here is the NZ50G, and a lot of you guys know that I use the NZ50G to analyze the market conditions to see whether we have strong buying going on in the market or strong selling. And what we see here in the past, since in the past month, is that the market's looking a little bit choppy. We saw they were stuck in that sort of consolidation zone here, so around that 13,000 and around that sort of 12,000 and that 13,200 level. So this was a consolidation phase, and ideally what we wanted to see is we wanted to see some continuation higher. So basically from here we just wanted to see this continue higher. So that would mean stocks would just keep going high and there will be continuation in the markets. But we didn't get that. But what's happened here is I've just marked out these levels. So again, if you want to know whether the market is in a rundown phase or a run-up phase, then what we need to do is we need to look for higher lows and high highs, or vice versa. So here we can see that there's a pivot point here, and one there. Then here we saw a higher low. From there we saw a higher high. So what we saw was, on this line that I plotted, is that we were downtrending. But here we saw a strong bullish candle here. And if you go up like that, you can see that it's formed a new high. It's formed another higher low and another higher low. So from there, what we can see is it's downtrending again. So it's a bit confusing right now to see what the market is actually doing. So we just have to kind of wait and analyze and just be a little bit risk adverse at the moment, because what we're looking for is we're looking for some consistency in the market. So something like that. That's orderly price action right here. Like this is an over exaggerated move, means it's good buying in the markets and could potentially continue higher. And then you see, yeah, you can see you want to look for this type of stuff. That stuff here is the clean stuff with a smaller healthy sell-off. So let's have a look at some stocks in the NZ market. So let's have a look at this one. So Raw Bioscience, I think it is. Yep. So here we can see it had a huge move in the markets. So must have had some news out. So let's have a look. Just go to NZX. So Raw. Alrighty. So we're just going to go to announcements here. So I use the NZX to look at my announcements, and we're just going to see what caused that. What actually caused that move. So this move happened on the 17th. So 17th. So Raw given green light to distribute first product in NZ. So it's received first. There we go. So it looks like they're going to be legalizing some weed. So it's looking good. So receive verification. The first medicinal cannabis product meets the NZ medicinal quality standards and enabling the company to distribute its first medicine in New Zealand. So this was taken positively by the market. So this is a good thing. So could we get some continuation of this? We probably can. So we know there's going to be some good continuation because first of all, the stock has been stuck in a long consolidation since May. So it's just been ranging between the 40 cent and the 37 mark. So because this news has been taken positively by the market, what we could see is some continuation higher. So we'll just have to keep an eye on that and just see if it can continue higher, and it's showing healthy characteristics of continue higher as well. So some healthy characteristics are if a stock finishes higher in the day, or if the stock hasn't sold off, it is good volume behind the stock. So let's have a look at some other stocks. So we've got ERD. So we've got E-Road over here making some moves, huge volume as well. Let's have a look at how much. Oops. can't see the volume fully, but let's have a look what caused ERD's move. Okay, so company announcements. Alrighty, so the move happened on the 17th. Let's see what this guy is up to. Never held in class before, never held in after. So it looks like one directors, what is he? Is he a director? He's a director, yeah. So one of the directors increased their position from holding 58,000 shares to holding about 70,000. So it looked like they basically bought the shares on market. And ERD is not very liquid stock as well. So if someone buys like $50,000 or $100,000 worth on market and just buys out all the sellers, then this can cause a huge spike in the price. And that's what's happened. So that's all good. And LIC is pretty illiquid as well, as you can see. You can immediately tell if a stock is illiquid. If it has, see this dotty chart here, it just means that there's no volume, there's no data for proper candles to be made. So ERD, I haven't looked at the market depth, but looks like it's been selling off for a while, and the one of the directors just thought it was a good time to buy, causing that spike. My food bag been downtrending ever since its IPO, even after its earnings. Had a good day next day and just continued downwards. So this one's still in a bit of a downtrend at the moment. So we need to see some higher lows and some higher highs for it to continue higher. Cool. Let's see. Anyway, let's go down the bottom here. One particular stock I want to see is SKT. So SKT, you can see, has had a huge move. So this is one of the hottest stocks on the market. I actually wasn't a part of this. I didn't actually think it's going to continue higher, personally, because it gapped up about, on the first day it gapped up about, let's say, 20%. And I was like, alright, so it's gone from like $1.70 up to about $2.10. And I was like, nope, this is not going to go higher. Then I had a look again the next day, and we could see that my measurement tool, you can see that opened higher again at 220 and it finished 6% higher. So this one was just going parabolic. So parabolic means when a stock is like super overextended. So when a stock is overextended, the risk for it selling off becomes higher. So that's why it's best to scale out of your trade, sell off half your position, or just start scaling out. So let's say that you bought down here and the stock gapped out. I'll probably sell like, a third here, probably another half here, and just sell the rest up here somewhere. So that's a good way to scale out of the stock as well. We can see that it's had a massive move from here. So we'll just take, let's say that we got on that $1.97 and we could have made it easy like 35%, which is great. So here it looks like some top in action is forming. So top in action means when basically the stock looks like it's looking to not continue higher anymore. So you can see that there's probably some resistance around that some resistance starting to stack up around that area there. You can also tell that the volume is diminishing as well. So you know that this run is losing some steam, and it's good to take some profits. But I could be wrong, and nothing's ever guaranteed, so it could just downtrend for a while, probably just start to consolidate, then it'll probably continue its trend higher. At one point, this stock was all the way like $36, so it's had a massive dip since. And it looks like it's consolidated for a while as well, which is good. So when I talk about consolidation, it looks like it's been stuck in that sort of channel here between that $1.90 and when it's low. Okay, I'll take out that one. So between that $1.20 and $1.90 mark since March 2020. So it's looking like instead of going lower, it's a continuous trend higher. So definitely look for this one to continue. Probably not straight away, but it will continue into the future very high if the company's doing some good things. So let's see what caused this move as well. I'll just remove the drawings. All right. So what caused this move? I'm just gonna Sky Television. So look, announcements. There we go. So the move happened the first 20% move happened on the 7th. So as you can see from the chart, so on the 7th down the bottom, you can see the date, the 7th, and it moved up about 20%. So now we're going to see what caused that. So immediately you can see that Sky raises their 2022 earnings guidance. So what happened basically is Sky came out and gave a market announcement saying that they're going to make a substantial amount of profit next year due to their cost savings. And this is why the market took it positively, and they could see value in the stock because it looks like they turn around the company, they can see value. A lot of investors think it's probably not worth, you know, $1.75 or $2 based on their future profit potential, and that's why it's starting to go higher and higher. So like I said, I'm more like a price action guy, so I don't look at the fundamentals and stuff too much. I just need a reason, which I call a catalyst, for a stock to continue higher. And again, I didn't think this was going to continue higher after that first 20% jump, but I was wrong. So the thing is, that's the thing with the markets. You can never guarantee whether a stock is going to continue higher or not. In order to get into a stock, you need to meet a certain amount of conditions. So when your conditions are met for buying a stock, then you want to trade it, you want to have target price, but you also want to be able to get out at a particular point in case your stock goes the wrong way, so you can limit your losses. So for anyone in Sky Television at the moment, good stuff, because you would have caught some good 30% gains. And definitely, like, these sort of moves that happen in the market, this is the moves you want to be catching. So if you have any questions or comments, put it in the comment section below. Subscribe to the channel and like the video if you like this video. And if you want to reach out to me, then you can always hit me up on my Instagram at Solo Day Trader. So yes, that's a bit about Sky TV stock, and I'll see you guys for the next video.